comments. I think it's so important for people to feel validated in what they offer to the group and the community. And there's so much that we can learn from each other. So we are going to go live in about 27 seconds here. So when we get down to five, I'll count us down to five, four, three, two, one, and then we'll be live. Welcome, everybody. Today we are going to be chatting about group classes, group sessions, and just having, an honest conversation about how we do things. I think one of the most important things is that as tutors, there's no one right way to run your business. And sometimes getting different people's opinions really helps when it comes to figuring out what's going to work best. What should I do? And you have to go with what we call your gut feeling. Like after you take a look at that advice, what does your gut tell you that you need to do? Some people are going to make sense when they give their responses, and some people you look at it and you think, did they understand the question correctly? But today I've got Michael Malioni here with me, who is a part of our community, and we're just going to have a candid discussion just about pricing and different thoughts and processes about that. So, Michael, tell everybody a little bit more about who you are and what you tutor.
Okay, hello everybody. Hi, I'm Michael Malioni. I'm in California, Bay Area, and I tutor STEM. Traditionally, I've been high school math and science, but what's happened to me in the last couple of years, ever since COVID, is I've been kind of focusing more on upper elementary and the transition to middle school and middle school math.
All
That was
right.
just sort of a demand that emerged really after that spring of 2020, when there were no classes for a while. It was all just
Right.
teachers figuring it out online as they went.
Yeah.
And so now I do, and that was also when I started doing groups more. It was
Hmm.
usually just one-on-one, and then because I started working with younger, groups kind of emerged. I use Beast Academy as the main platform. I don't know how many of you are familiar with that
Yeah,
program.
I've used it. It's really great for challenging kids.
Yeah, yeah, and it's mostly enrichment tutoring I do.
Yeah.
Um,
And I
and so
think that's
yeah,
so
that's
important. That's so important for people to know that tutoring isn't always about helping kids that are struggling. Tutoring is also for those kids that um, they're not being enriched enough, right? And there's other opportunities that are out there for them. And I used Beast Academy with one of my math students that I was working with, and we absolutely loved that program. It was so much fun, and there were times where it was really, really hard content to kind of go through for the age child that they have at that level, but it was really fun how they incorporated like the books and the reading and all of that kind of stuff. So very cool. I'm glad that you're into groups and working with groups of kids and being able to do what you're able to do. Now, do you?
the school district worked as a long-term substitute teacher at the public high school, the ninth grade algebra class, actually integrated math. And that was the year COVID hit. And
Okay.
I'd been doing tutoring just kind of on the side as something to do. But then after that year teaching in the schools, I just realized I like tutoring so much better, because I get to choose the curriculum. I get to focus my attention on each particular child. I'm not there. I liken it to driving a big bus as opposed to a sports car. When I'm teaching in the classroom, it's like I'm driving a school bus,
Yes.
and very limited maneuverability. But
Hmm.
when I tutor, and I used to tutor more in person, I switched to online with COVID. Everybody was online, and I've kind of kept it that way since. I find I'm able to really get close online by asking and hearing, and the feedback of being able to see the same paper or page. With screen, you usually do